Hi friends, how are you doing today? This is Jim Wortham, and it is March the 7th, 2024. And I tell you what I got to do here. I'm going to take this little mouse and put it up here. Okay, you're asking why did I do that? Okay, I'm going to have to upload this onto YouTube. And I've done quite a few um, of these VTubes, and I get them mixed up. I take a half an hour to make one, and I take 2 hours to find the one I just made because they all look the same. Same background, same hair. If I'm wearing a hat, same hats. I had to make this one. I wasn't going to make one tonight, but I had to tell you this. Everything's got a lifespan. Now, listen, let's take it word for word. Everything has a lifespan. I'm going to add something to that. Every person and every live animal has a limited lifespan. I'm talking about limited lifespan. I'm going to give some examples of mine that I would never repeat again. And I'm not going to talk about the love affairs in high school and college. You know by looking back, they had a limited lifespan. No use me getting a hammer and hammering that down for you. Okay, next level. Some of you, not all of you, over 50% of you, know that marriages have a limited lifespan. Marriages have a limited lifespan. I'm thinking 50%, maybe more, crash. Now, where we really want to get into today's thought is my own failure. And my own failures in business was because I did not know that even business decisions, the outcomes, there's a limited lifespan between the beginning and the end of most businesses that you and I will start, watch, or be part of. I've started several businesses. As of right now, none of them are open. Okay, you say, Jim, what happened? Well, it depends. When I was in book publishing and I was selling my own books, started in 1969, so guess how old I am. Started in 69. Started selling books like hotcakes, not only all over the United States. If you want to check me out, just go to Amazon and put my name in, Jim Wortham. It won't have all my books, but it'll have a few that's still in print and my 4 newest books that I put out about 3 or 4 years ago. They're all love poetry. There you go. Is there a limited lifespan for love? To find someone to love? Well, to find someone for love, there may be a limited lifespan. Enough said. Um, the second sets of failures I had was setting up counseling centers without attorneys that could help me. Having 3-year leases that I needed to get out of because I found other places that might be half as much, but I end up paying throughout the original leases, plus the new leases that are half as much. I'm going to end by telling you a story. I went to Thomas Family Winery. Speaking about wine, just bear with me. So I go to get some wine, and I meet a guy I never meet again. And we talked for quite a while. He says, don't ever sign a lease without an out clause. What's an out clause? That if things don't work out the way you expect them to, you can get out of the lease. You can cancel the lease. You may have to pay a $100 fee or whatever your attorneys can negotiate, but you have a out fee. I didn't have that in any of the 3-year leases, and I had several 3-year leases, sometimes at the same time. Sometimes I was running 2 counseling centers or 3 at the same time. So, and I needed to close them, but I couldn't because I had the leases going for 3 years, and I needed some money coming in to each of the businesses. The reason that I got so hyped up, and this old term called jazzed up, I got all jazzed up about starting businesses, that I could be the owner and I can have other people working for me. Well, I learned that from a book called Rich Man, Poor Man. He says, you get to the point where you own them. You own the business, but you have all these other businesses. I don't think it's ended that way for that guy right now. No doubt he made millions of dollars selling his courses nationwide and worldwide. And I can't tell you how much he charged for his courses, but I did get a cassette tape course that my brother bought me when he saw him in Fresno, California. Probably cost $500. But he was in real estate. So you know where he is now, because that real estate in 1977, 78, 79, those areas, real estate, so did my philosophy that owning more businesses was going to make me a lot of money. So I'm very cautious now, and I want you to be cautious. Before you sign in, the guy at the bar at Thomas Winery, he said, Jim, can I give you some advice? I said, yeah. Don't sign your name to anything you don't have to. In other words, if you buy a house, you're going to have to sign your name. If it's some type of a agreement of a business or something, and you can stall out. Don't put your name on anything that you don't have to. If it's a 3-year lease and somehow you can get by with saying, let me think about it a couple of days and I'll get back, and you never sign the lease, you did yourself a favor. Okay, I did a verbal. Somebody called me up and conned me, okay, in the last month. And I end up with two business fax lines charged at $40 a piece. And they sent me the contracts on the internet, but I didn't sign them. And I'm already charged almost $100. And they won't disconnect till I pay them and write letters to them. They gave me their email address in case. But I remembered I didn't sign anything. And I'm going to ask for proof of me signing. Now they're going to say, well, you can do this DocuSign thing. I say, I don't think I've ever done a DocuSign. If it was, it wasn't for your company. Well, call me taking advantage of them, of not signing or not. They took advantage of me because I was paying $12 a month for one fax line. They added two with the same fax number for $40 a piece and won't disconnect till I pay. Everything's got a limited lifespan. This will be taken care of, I guarantee, within a month. I will take care of this one. But remember, be careful. Don't sign anything that you don't have to put your signature to. And I still remember that conversation at the bar. Who is right? People will want you to sign things. Hey, how about a 10-day trial with this, 30-day trial with the insurance company? How about a 30-day trial with this new cable company? It's free. Just sign your name. After 30 days, if you don't like it, just call and cancel. And meanwhile, we need your Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, or Discover card. Well, why do you need that if I get 30 days free? Oh, that's because we know you're going to want to keep it. So all we need is your signature. We're not asking for you to put out any money right now. Oh, and we need your card number too. We need your credit card number. Watch for stuff like this. Today on the phone, I think I received about 4 fraud companies. I'm talking about companies that were fraudulent. And I can tell when they won't tell me the company name, address, or a phone number that I can call them back at because I'm busy right now. All of a sudden it gets quiet. Sometimes it goes quiet. There's more fraud going on now than ever before, and it's increasing tremendously. And like I said, I got myself into this fax thing. This woman called and said, they said, because I do get some mental health, I told you I'm in the mental health field, or was, since I do get a sheet or two a year that's dedicated to mental health, that I'd be breaking what's called the HIPAA, what do they call it? It's a HIPAA rules, where you have to tell everybody what you can release in their records. It didn't even apply to me, but she caught me off guard. And I said, well, if it's just a few dollars more, go ahead. Well, it was a few dollars more. It's called $40 for 2 lines that I didn't order. I already had one. That was $12 a month. that I've had for probably 10, 12 years. I may let you know how it turns out if we get back to it. Have a good day. Hey, if you like my style and you want to subscribe, there's a place to do it. If you like this, there's a place to put like. Have a good day. Talk to you later.